So it's that time where we start to look at predictions for the following month. And I believe we've got 5 altcoins that could do very well in the month of June. If you enjoy this sort of content, hit that like button. It really does support the channel. Subscribe. But let's get down to the desktop and let's dig in to all of these projects. Let's do it. So we're going to start here, and we're going to start with Cardano. Now, look, Cardano's been getting a lot of negative press. It's been, I guess, being hammered by influencers from a negativity point of view. And actually, I think that a lot of people are misguided, misled by a lot of the, I guess, people that are heavily followed in the space. I've been quite critical of 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. I don't think she's really like a crypto guru that, everybody would portray her to be, for example. But, Michael Saylor, again, another prominent person. These prominent people in this crypto space, they're followed by so many people and misled by, so many people. I think that there's going to be, particularly some of these people like 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, like I view these individuals as like some of the biggest scammers in the space. And, I say this, from a light-hearted point of view. It's just my opinion. It doesn't make it a fact. But, I look at the fact that they run these funds that get paid whether the price goes down or the price goes up, but then they're talking about $1 million Bitcoin, and all these, really monstrous numbers. And, like, they don't seem to get the backlash that influencers get. But it's just my opinion. There's lots of people that are talking very negative about Cardano, and actually it's got some really big updates that are coming now. Historically, when we've seen these size updates, you normally see some price discovery, in the lead up to some of these big upgrades. And I think that's what we're going to see. So I'm expecting June to be a really positive month for Cardano. I see Nick did a 5 altcoins for June video, and I thought I'd follow it up with something a little bit different. So I'm going to start with Cardano as the first one that I think is going to do really well, mainly because of its upgrades that are coming shortly. It's down 2.38% in the past 24 hours at 45 cents 17. Now, actually, if we go to CoinMarketCap, there's a lot of talk of Toncoin here actually, potentially being a scam, because it looks like a load of whales sold and then a load of the token supply was removed from the circulation. So lots of questions asked here. Maybe it was pushed up by people, to leapfrog Cardano. And actually reality is starting to settle in now. So just be careful with a lot of these projects. I'm not suggesting Ton is a scam coin or something has happened we need to investigate, and I haven't done that just yet. But one to probably stay away from until we've actually investigated it. But moving on to the second project, and that has to be Solana. Now, if you watched Nick's video on the other channel, he was talking about the Ethereum spot ETF. He was talking about, the altcoins that he thinks going to do really well off of the back of the Ethereum spot ETF. This shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone that watches Chris Does Crypto. We've been talking about the Ethereum spot ETF before the Bitcoin spot ETF was even approved, right? We were saying this was inevitable. It was going to happen. And, we've been in the Discord logging all of our buys. And if you, a member of Cheeky Crypto in the Discord, then you will see that we were layering in positions into Ethereum and into layer 2 altcoins. And look, I've put Solana in this list, and it might surprise a few people. I think that it's an outlier, right? I think it's one of these projects that's, going to do really, really well. I think that it's going to get a spot ETF of its own. I think Solana could be one of the next altcoins after Ethereum to get a spot ETF. Now, I don't think it's going to be immediate. I think that it will be some time. And if you saw yesterday's video, I did actually talk about some of the altcoins that could potentially get a spot ETF. And I did this by looking at where, big smart money is, placing their bets. And, they've got a lot of Solana, they've got a lot of other altcoins, and you have to check out yesterday's video to see which ones, because it's very, very surprising. But yeah, look, Solana has to make the list just purely on the basis that I think that, there's going to be a lot of speculation about a Solana ETF, a spot ETF in the future. It's down 1.81% in the past 24 hours at 166.46. I think it's going to do really well in June. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. But, more importantly, do let me know in the comments, what altcoins you think should have made this list that I didn't call out. I really do want people to comment the ones that they think are going to do really well in June. And we'll see who performed better. Do that in the comments of the video. Moving on, and look, we've got Ethereum. We've got to have Ethereum in here. I know Nick had it in his list, and I've tried my best to make sure that this is a different list, with alternatives to what Nick's talking about in his video. But for me, Ethereum just has to make the list, right? I've been calling for an Ethereum spot ETF for a long time now. Before the Bitcoin spot ETF was announced, I've gone, on record, several different podcasts, several different spaces to, basically say that this is inevitable. It's going to happen, and we're seeing it, right? It's on the verge of going live, maybe even as soon as June. So look, super excited to see this. Not the biggest fan of Ethereum, in all honesty. It's down 1.98% in the past 24 hours at 3,742.14. I think this project is going to go on to do really, really amazing things. Now, the next one is likely to surprise you. And that one is 𝗕𝗘𝗪. So look, I've gone with a layer 2. I think the tokenomics for this project are immense. I think this is one that you've got to go away and do your research on. I think that it will do really, really well. And, off the back of the Ethereum spot ETF. It's currently up 1.20% in the past 24 hours at $77.99. Go do the research on this one. And then another one that will, surprise a lot of people, and this is Ethereum Classic. Again, because of the spot ETF for Ethereum, I do think that Ethereum Classic's going to do really well. This is one that actually I was surprised that Grayscale actually hold. They hold quite a bit of it. And, we should be looking at these ones where the smart money is positioned, because, they're positioned there for whatever reason. I scratching my head. I don't know what that reason is, but when it comes to Ethereum Classic, maybe people can let me know in the comments below. But yeah, look, I think this one's going to do really, really well. It's currently at $29.81. It's down 3.03% in the past 24 hours. Definitely want to go do some research on. I probably will. And I encourage you to go away, do your own research. Obviously, these are my picks for June. Let me know yours in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, do hit that like button. Really do appreciate it when people do hit the like button. It supports the channel. Leave a comment, even if you don't want to list out your 5 altcoins for June. Just leave me a comment to say that you enjoyed the video or you didn't enjoy the video, and subscribe as well. Don't miss any more videos. Hit the notification bell, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.